Hi folks, and welcome back to episode 2 of the Adventures in Bolokov in the Soviet Republic game, Workers and Resources. Well, in episode 1 we got this little town set up, and it is little at the moment. We got a few residents in the area. We got this, the login house here. As you can see, they're all out there busy, or they're having a cup of tea at the moment. They seem to stop for a lot of breaks. But the logging house, which is connected to this sawmill, and we got some resources in there at the moment. 15 people out of 20 working away, producing these planks that are being picked up by these trucks, 2 of these trucks that are ferrying our wares to the border. Now, okay, as we assessed yesterday, it's just beer money at the moment. There's not much being made in this. I think we was making a couple of hundred rubles, if that, on our way to the border. Let's we can check this out, can't we? But today we're going to expand a little bit. But before we do that, we need to set up some education centres for our little toddlers that are being spawned among our population. So we need a kindergarten, a secondary school, and we're going to start to expand out into other businesses areas as well. We're going to be looking at mining today. Hopefully you'll be hearing the full soundtrack, because I've added that to the game as well. That was a couple of quid on Steam, well worth it, about 16 tracks there, so that we're not listening to the same music over and over again. So if I whack that up a little bit, we'll be able to hear, because I've not heard any of the new songs yet, so we'll get them going in the background. There's our truck. Oh, I didn't look to see how much this stuff was worth. Here we go, let's have another look. There you go. Oh god, 88 rubles per delivery. Hopefully there's enough there to keep them going. You know, it's better that the profits are going up rather than the other way and going down. So 2 of them doing them trips daily at the moment. Our residents look very busy. We've got our grocery store here, which isn't doing too bad. 22 people in there shopping at the moment. Our small store, not so many people interested in that and getting clothes. More importantly, the pub. Got a few guests in there at the moment, having a quick tipple at lunchtime. Right, so come on, let's get on with this rather than ponticate too much. The episode 1, if you've missed them, is on Twitch and the YouTube channel, both under Kombrig Bolokov, if you want to check them out as well. I think they're also on the Steam as well. If you go into the discussions area, you see us on there as well, and episode 1 is also being hosted there as well, if you want to take a look. Right, so let's see how we're going to expand this area out with maximising our resources from electrical distribution, and trying to get everyone sort of around this same area, so I don't have to keep duplicating shops and pubs and things, because they only have a certain range. Like I was saying yesterday, they're pretty lazy. Let's turn that music down a little bit, because it does start to grate if it's too loud. Yes, we're trying to optimise, you know, as we're just starting out here, housing around the facilities, as it were. So let's try and extend this out and then bend it around here. I don't think the train is that good on this side of it, but we never know. We never know until we venture into there. And if we do, we've got the right tools here to put that. Right, so I'm going to put some more housing down here a little bit later. And the next thing we're going to do, we're going on the hunt now. I think I did label a few things up here, but I'm not sure if I did or not. got so many instances of this open at the moment. Right, we should have some resources. We normally have resources in the ground near to mountain ranges, mainly when you're looking for coal. So that's what we're going to be looking for. Oh, look, there's loads of it there. See all those green veins? Let's see if we can get a coal mine that's near to the bottom so that we don't have to put too many towers up. We can sort of expand out afterwards. Here looks good. It's not too far away, but I don't suppose there's any just on the ground level. Oh, there you go. There's a few veins there. So we could start out here, couldn't we? And as we grow, expand out into the hills here. So I'm looking at this particular area here. Right, so... and it's not too far to get a road out there as well. So it looks like we're going to have a couple of communities, unless I'm going to try expand the housing area in this Bolokov hamlet at the moment. That's about the size of it. And bus the workers out or train them out. You get them to use the train. I think the train seems to work better than buses, but we'll give it a go. We'll have an experiment with that, and there's no harm getting both going. What are we? We're sort of coming up to the 500,000 mark that we spent so far. So we're not doing too bad. Right, okay, so our coal area is there. People tend to put these coal mines around these veins. I thought the whole point is, just like the oil fields, you plonk them straight on top. And by doing that, you maximise the output of the coal mine. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Let's zoom in a little bit just to see what we've got there. So I thought, rather than put it here, if you put it right on top where it's most green, you get maximum throughput of the mine, as it were. Right, I'm going to plonk this here. There we go, there's our first mine. Let's get some road to it, shall we? I'm going to use tarmac roads because we're probably going to end up expanding out this way anyway. So I'm going to make a bit of a crossroads here if I can. Oh, let's select the road first. Let's have street lights. We'll do it posh. We've got the budget at the moment. Right, how far out are we going? We're going right over to... oh, I've lost the mine. Oh, that's a good start, isn't it? Plonked it down. I've lost it. Oh, there it is. Right, so we're going sort of in a southeasterly direction, which that's not too happy with at the moment. So let's get that bit of road down there. Okay, cut through these trees, flatten it out. Marvellous. Look at that. We head in the right direction? Yep, there we go. Hopefully, oh, this might struggle. Oh, no, okay, that's good. Right, so there's a bit of a road going in there, like that, and we're connected up. Now we need a coal ore processing centre. And because this is on relatively flat ground, we're not up in these rocks here like you'd normally have to... sorry, I'm moving the mic there because I'm moving away from it. There you go. We can plonk it on relatively flat ground down here, which should be pretty good. Okay, back to the gravel coal iron section. There's the coal mine. There's the ore processing plant. And see how nicely we can get this lined up. Oh, that's pretty perfect because you've got the road pointing the right way. You've got the conveyor belt connections the right way as well. Ah, wait a minute. These these are the inputs here, aren't they, at the back? The output there. It always goes dark when you're trying to line things up in this game. Okay, I might have to alter that road. In fact, I will have to alter that road because on the side there I've got two outputs for storage or going into a grain storage area. And I want the one with the railway track on it because I can kill two birds with one stone and have rail lines going out to service the coal mine and also the passengers from Bolokov into it before we expand out residentially that way. So okay, I think I am gonna just plonk that down there like that. Like I say, we've got the road here. We're going to have to get power out. As you can see, the street lighting is only lit up to this point here, so I'm going to have to get some power lines down here as well. I think I put a switch in, didn't I, somewhere? Let's have a look. We're back in Bolokov again. Trucks are still working through the night. Good, they're keeping the coffers going up. And yeah, okay. Like I say, not much we can do until daylight comes, because we can't see a thing, unfortunately, down there in the depths of Bolokov. Oh, here we go. I think we're just starting to crack a little bit of daylight. We'll see what we're doing now. Okay. Well, I'm going to spin round there so we can actually see what we're doing. Zoom out a little bit. Okay, right. What do we need next? We need some sort of storage area. So if we go back to our construction menu and look at storage warehouses, we've got a small aggregate. We don't do things by halves. We don't need a small one. We need a big one. Large aggregate storage. And I do think this has a RAL facility on it. Oh, maybe not. Meat storage, livestock, steel. Okay, well, let's go back into there. Loading, unloading. Right, okay. Right, so our train aggregate loading. I think that would be our best option. Well, actually, that's not too big, isn't it? That road, we may have to... Yeah, I think that road is going to have to change a little bit before we do anything. See, I told you yesterday, before putting roads down, we should really get the infrastructure sorted out. So, I never learn my lesson. Never do. Right, so here we go, into roads. Let's just kill that off a bit from there. Down to about there. And back to the aggregate storage. Well, loading. Now, I'm not sure whether I'm going to have a storage area, then a loading bay, connected all into the one. I'm sure we can do that. So we've got truck, train aggregate building, train aggregate unloading. Well, we want the loading one, don't we? So, and truck aggregate loading. Doesn't seem much in way of storage. Ah, stores. Oh, God. It's, yeah, of course, you donk. It's this one, isn't it? Wow. Okay. So, what's that one there? There's the biggie. They're all the inputs, are they? I assume. Okay. We got some storage, and then we're going to go for the train aggregate loading, which I assume we can fit just there. Let's have a look. A lot of manipulation going on there, mainly at the rear. We might just get away with that. So if we look at infrastructure once again, we're going to need a railway line. We're not going to use the one with electric poles because we're going to use all diesel tracks for this one. Oh, I knew it. I bloody knew it. Might just get away with this with a bit of a bend on it. Let's have a look. No, it don't like that. Oh, are we really going to go off that way? I think we're going to have to. I don't think we've got much choice. Okay, well, that gives us a bit of a sweep. Sweep into our industrial area. Now, this is really hilly up here. See, you know, there's always a payoff somewhere. We got the coal facility on flat ground, thinking we'd save a few bob. But in the end, we're being punished here by having some ropey ground to put our infrastructure into. Right, okay, so I'm going to mainly follow the road when I find a good route in here. Let's have a look, how far we've got to go. So, okay, let's head down here flatten that out. Sharp turn. Right turn, Clyde. Okay. Past the old construction site. Can we get any closer to that? Oh, no, all right on the edge there. So that'll do us. And then we've got to get across. See, again, sometimes you can get away with getting a track across the road. Oops. If you've got a bit of run up to it, and I think we're going to have to cheat here. Right, so if I run like that, okay. Otherwise, you put the railway track down, and it's easier to run the road over it. Is this gonna work? No. Too good to be true. Overlaps with construction. I see what I've done there. Electricity pole. Right, so if I come out from there, oh, it's going to be, there you go, look at that, that sorted that out, and then I can delete that little bit of excess there. And that's it, nice little curve to that, and hopefully we can get away doing something similar here. Well, it's not going to have it, is it? It's not going to have it. Blimey, that is rough ground coming out of that. Okay, right, bit of flattening going on here, I think. So if we get our bulldozers out. No, we don't want to demolish, we want to level it, do a bit of average in here. Let's make that a bit smaller. I'm not sure that's going to have it, you know. That may have just made it worse. Oh. Wow, that is bad. Do you know, I think that's been caused by building that road first. And it's not happy with that. Right, well, let's take this back to the crossing. And try this. Oh, no. Oh, right, well, okay, right, let's see what we can get away with here. So it's about there. Yeah. That's going to look really crappy, isn't it? Yeah, that looks crappy. Maybe... No, then I want to interfere with this area that I want to build out for residential here. Yes, a first-class cock-up, if you ask me, but there you go. We have to get round these things. Oh, that, oh, damn it. Let's go back a bit. Yeah, it's... This bit of ground here is really finicky, and I think this is by my own fault by putting that road in there first. Let's move this mic again. Sorry about that. That wasn't my stomach and everything. That was me moving the microphone again. Right, okay, let's come back a little bit here. Yes, this is not forgiving at all. Oh, it's teasing me now. It really is. Okay, right, nothing for it. Let's pause, let the truck get out of the way. Pause that. Back to roads. Diddling it. Oh, get in there. There you go. One of those, please. Bit of that. What? Oh, is that because the bloody trucks are using it? Come on, hurry up. Get out of the way. Let's let them pass. Let them zoom off. Get them right out of the way. There you go. Bye-bye. Right, pause. Yeah, you just have to get them out of the way. Right, let's go right back there for a minute. Back to railroad and do some alterations here. Now we might be able to get away with doing this. Let's come out of there. Ah, look at that. That's perfect. Right, now, will the road go back over this railway? Of course it won't. That would be far too easy, wouldn't it? Okay. Let's get rid of that. Oh, I'm on the road. Back into railway. Delete. I'm going to be in that same problem, aren't I? Same conundrum. Okay. Well, bear with me. I'm not sure whether this is going to work. I thought I got away with this in another scenario somewhere on one of my other games. No. Okay, nothing for it then. We have to do some land manipulation once again. Right, okay, level terrain. Turn off my rubles so that I'm doing this with my own resources. Spread it out a bit. Come on, let's get this sorted out, boys. Average terrain here. There we go. Right, hopefully this should get us out of the poo. Right, road. Roads. Yeah, okay. I'm going to do it with one of these for now. Oh, zoom out a bit. Put you across there. Back to railway. Right. Okay. Bit of manipulanos. No, you're not going to do it, aren't you? You are not going to do it. I wonder if by getting you to there, and then a sneaky... Come on. Oh, come on. Right, so what we're going to have to do here is delete that section to there, and that bit. Oh, that bit. Get rid of that. Hoorah! With a bit of farting about and a bit of manipulation. Yes. There you go. Right, so now let's put a proper bit of road in. Thank you very much. Well, sorry about that, folks. That was a bit of another conundrum, but we're never short of conundrums in this game, which is why I love it. Always a challenge with something or another. The next one's going to be attaching this railway at our wood plank section here onto that track. There's going to be some major road reworking here being done, but I'm sure it won't be impossible because it looks like we're going to have to cut through this. Before we do that though, and we get residents complaining, let's get what we promised we were going to do in the first place, and let's get some scores in, which is in the educational department down here. So first of all, let's get a kindergarten in. Right, the road there. Bring that as close as we can to them folks there. Oh, still a bit of infrastructure. Oh, there we go. Flatten that out. Oh, building's on fire. Oh my God, what is on fire? What's on fire? Let's have a look. You'd see the flames from here. I knew it. My construction yard. Right, if I'm quick enough... Oh God, if I'm quick enough, we can get some fire brigade there. Right, fire station. Right, we've got to be quick here. Act quick. We'll put that near to the school, because that's near to the residential buildings as well. And there should be enough people hanging around with no jobs to fill these jobs. So we've got to act quick here. Whilst that's there, we've got to get some vehicles in there as well. Once it's built. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, always challenges. Always challenges. Yeah, this is the importance of getting roads up to all your infrastructure, including electrical, what's its names, transformers and things like that, because Firemen can't get there. We'll have one of those, two of those, and one of those. And yeah, let's go. Are we going to get any firemen there? I'm going to lose this construction yard. I know I am. Let's put a little block next to it. What's that? For 12 people, that's a big old footprint, isn't it? Right, that's because we're... fire engine's going. We've got 3 people there, so I don't need anyone there. Let's see if these 2 trucks can cope. Let's follow them to the emergency, shall we? Here we go. We're on our way to the emergency. Our first emergency in Bolokov. Let's see if they can save our bacon, literally. You can see the fire blazing away in the distance there as we're following our Republic heroes at this very moment. It looks well underway. I think we might lose this. I really think we might lose this building. It would be a shame if we do. Where's the other fire truck? Is he catching up? Or is he already there? Oh yeah, I see 2 lots of flashing lights there. Oh my god. I think if we click on the building, it gives... Oh, there we go. Progress of fire. Active firefighters. We've got 9 on the scene now. As you can see, it's all hands to deck. The progress of the fire. Is it going down? Oh, it's starting to go down now. I think we may have been quick enough there and saved the day. Just a gentle reminder of getting your emergency services in place. Well, there you go. Fire extinguished. Fantastic. Well done, boys. Alright, so we're back at Bolokov. We've got our fire station. Got all our bits and bobs. He's back at the fire station. Let's have a look there. 5 people. So we are going to have to expand residentially. Right, so we got a kindergarten in. Listen to them. Listen to them babies. Right, construction. We need a, what do they call it here? Elementary school. Elementary, my dear Watson. I'm wondering if we can squeeze that somewhere in here. Let's get the road round the right way. I doubt it. No. No. Okay, that's quite a big old school. But then again, we are going to end up expanding this area into quite a big area. Let's get that near to the fire station. Look, it's all planned out, isn't it? It's all been thought of. The fire station in between 2 schools. Safety being the name of the game here. Yeah, if you believe I've planned all that, then thank you very much. Okay, let's get some footpaths out there, because footpaths are the key in this game. Nothing much happens. The people don't do much without them. That can go there. Oh, we've got some activity this morning. Is there a change of shifts at the wood factory? That can go there. That can go there. Oh, we've got some more firemen joining up as well. Excellent. So how many is that bringing us up to now? 11. So that's not too bad. Hopefully more join up as we expand in this area. Right, I'm going to expand this road out behind this extra block that we had to put in here, especially for the wood cutting post. So let's expand that road out. We're going to be a budget on this one. We'll streets with no street lamps, just to save a bit of cash whilst we're at this initial stage. And that can go nicely around the back of that block, hopefully. So there. That's it. Oops. And then we can bring it round gently round here. I'm hoping it's going to be too good to be true if I can just connect this road up. I knew it. Oh, we had a bit of green then. Got to be very gently, very slow. There, look. And you've got to move a smidgen. If you breathe while you do this, you could just miss it. Bit of perseverance and it's in. Okay, right, so let's look for some more buildings to put here. A couple of more residential blocks. That's that one. Not too many at the moment, so I don't want to go too mad with massive buildings. These are 70, that's 48. A couple of nice little tower blocks, 75 people in there. There you go. And they'll fit in quite nicely. Wonder if we can get one in round here. Oh, we can. Right, close. Yeah, is that close enough? No, okay. Right, let's think about this, because I'm going to need people for the mine, and I'm going to need to build a railway station, and yeah, and a bus station. I think I may bust them in first, so I'm wondering whether I should have a second row of buildings down here, closer to what I'm calling the main road at the top here, so we can get a train station and yes, a bus station in as well, because I'm eventually going to have to reroute these power line cables back a little bit further. Yeah, I'm gonna plonk some housing down here. What I'll do, I'll put one on the corner here, like that. Yeah, and we'll put a road down the back here. I'm not going to go too mad. What do we get? An extra 75 in there, so I think another three or four of these tower blocks, and that'll nicely link up. Oh, that's a good start, isn't it? Right, okay, we can get to there. The trick is, don't go too mad. Right, well, that's only going to get me that far, isn't it? Will that get me a bit further? I'm afraid. Might not be ideal, but we've got it flattened if we take it off at a bit of an angle, which isn't too bad, because then buildings come out the back there as well, don't they? Okay, so hopefully we should be able to connect those buildings up like thus. There you go. You can go up there. Right, a couple more of those tower blocks. Where are we? They're the ones, aren't they? Right, okay. Do these at a slight angle so that they're not blocking each other's views. Right, there you go. One there. These, you know, being relatively small tower blocks, these have still got a hell of a footprint. Right, one more, I think, should do us. We can go there. Let's get some roads, and then what have we got to remember after doing the roads? Yep, you guessed it, the all-important footpaths. Oh, that's a bit of a dodgy road, isn't it? Okay, got that there. Only the best Soviet civil construction going on here, folks. Right, so once I put the footpaths in, they should still be in range. Well, I'll be surprised actually if they're still in range of the grocery store and the shop and all that. They should be okay for the schools. Right there. And that one. Plonk there. That one. Go there. This one up here, we want crossing to the main road. Oh, didn't like that. There you go. And that way. Same here. Go to the crossing. Okay. Oh, no, that didn't like that. Just plonk them down. Come on. You will fit in. Come on. There you go. That's to there. The school, there's a bit of a back entrance there to that. Fire station there as well. So we should get some more firefighters, hopefully. And that's... And we've got this school here, that's all linked up. So there, hopefully, we put a bit of a path going around this way. There you go, a bit of a rear entrance for the secondary school as well. Oh, plenty of people about. And they're all wondering at the moment, where the hell are we going to work? Because, you know, there's enough going on down there at the moment. Let's have a quick look at what access is like. Right, we need to provide electricity to there. Unless we've gone over our consumption, which I'm going to have to increase. But I'm sure we're just a bit out of range at the moment. Right, let's have a look. No electrical connection. Oh, well, it's got quite a range on it. Let's have a look. So where they've got access to? Oh, not the shops, unfortunately. So that means another few shops down here a little bit later on. Meanwhile, let's get some electricity sorted out. Whilst I'm sorting the electric out, as I say, I've got to reroute all this. So I'm going to pause this because we're going to have a bit of a power cut whilst we make our alterations here. Okay, so let's take it back to there. We'll get rid of them, you three, all that lot, that to there. Okay, and we can come back a little bit. Well, in actual fact, I can come to halfway because I've still got to get power up to the mine as well, haven't I? Okay, let's see where they've appeared. Here they go. That's too steep. So let's go there like that. Then across to there. I think. Ooh, overshot just a bit. No, just about there. Just about there. Okay. That's the thing. Where they gone now? These are so tiny, unlike the large pylons. Did I go to there? There we go. Right. Okay. Oh, we may have overshot a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, we did. We overshot a little bit there. Right. Okay. So out there. Just about there. Okay. That's the thing. Where they gone now? These are so tiny, unlike the large pylons. Did I go to there? There we go. Right. Right, so my last one's there. Why is that going immediately red? Strange. Let's get rid of some of these trees a minute. There you go. There. See what we're doing. That's it. Cut that back. I won't do that any harm. Right, okay. Pure destruction. Right, okay, let's start again. Oh! Oh no, I've used El Cheapos. Well, we can't have that. Yeah, I've used these little poles here, which are not going to be up to the job. This is what happens when you rush in like a bull in a china shop, Mr. Bolokov. And just as I'm trying to sort this out, guess what? Yeah, it's getting dark again. Right, there you go. Right, that's got rid of that lots. Zoom out. Proper towers. Let's give that a go again. Up there to that bush line. And then we want to come round there. Too much of an angle. Across there. And I think try and go as straight as I can to there. We may get away with putting one of these not power transformer. We want a switch. It's going to be energy related, medium switch. So we want it to go like that, don't we? We can go there, and guess what? It's going to get dark. Right, I'll be back with you straight away, folks.
Okay, welcome back, folks. We're back again to try and get this power issue sorted out that we got here, the rerouting of our power lines. Well, we're killing two birds with one stone here. We've moved it for the railway and our transport hub that's going to be for Bolokov at the moment to get it down to that main road. And also, we had to put a switch in anyway to get power up to the mine. Now, I'm hoping that this medium power will be enough. So I've had to put a switch in here to split the line. What we're going to do now is connect up to it. Right, so hopefully that should just go bonk straight onto there. This one straight onto there. Oh, did it? What's happened there? That's got a weird structure around it or something. Well, it seems to have connected. Only way to be sure now. No. Okay, so we've got a break somewhere in this line. Is it that? I mean, that's showing it's connected because the triangle's gone. It's probably going to be one of these connections. No, that's fine. Ah, right. What happened to... Oh, no, that's connected. And have we got power there? We have power there. Let's just whack it up. I'm going to put it up halfway, 5 megawatts. Just in case we're starting to go over our limit now. I might have gone A up a minute. You're taking a bit too much now. They all seem to be connected. Right, so let's see. No. One of these metal things around the bottom of these towers here, is this just telling me that it's not connected properly? Alright, okay, what is that? Right, let's have another go, shall we? Right, you connect to there. No, let's see. Ah, right, that's not quite. Alright, we'll go the other way then. We go from there, just to ensure that we've got a connection, and we do the same this way. Right, okay. That may have done the trick. No. Right, okay, so we've got to look right down on top here to see. Ah, you know why? You're a plank sometimes. You're a right plank. Yeah, that was the reason. Because I had it paused. Always check your faculties. Right, have we got power down here now? Let's have a look. Yeah, okay, right. And the exciting thing is, we've got to put another switch in down here. This should be a bit easier. So we go back to there, back to the power. On the transformer, medium voltage switch. I'm going to plonk that in down here. Let's put it about there. Get away with that. Okay. A bit more wangling with the wire routing. Okay, so let's take that out, that out, that out, there. I'm going to do the same this time, come out from the switch to the pylon. Same here, out from the switch and to the pylon. Okay, so we should have voltage there. Yeah, which we have. And we should have voltage at our little transformer here. Marvellous, marvellous. Right, one more thing to do. And that's select another transformer. And we want to feed this area here. So if we can get that to the road, put it. Well, I'm going to have my station near to here. So let's have a look. Let's get a bird's eye view, shall we? So if I plonk it down here, it gives me a bit of expansion that way. Covers that area. And we're in. Okay, right, so all we've got to do now is connect up to that switch. Like so. So we come off, another bit of angle dangling. Oh no, think about this, Mike, think about this. Is that... Yeah, I'm just thinking of my station and bits and bobs. Right, so we've got power there now. We should be connected here. Let's go to the furthest building. Yep, they're in. Marvellous. Right, these are all going to be screaming out with jobs. So before we finish this episode, let's get this mine up here into some form of operation. We've got to get the conveyors set up, get a station down here, and I think That'll wrap us up, that'll bring us up to about an hour or so, won't it? Then you would have had enough of me faffing around again. Right, I think what we'll do, we'll try it with buses first. It's going to be a bit easier to set up, because I've got to think about how I'm going to do this railway station. Whether I want to sort of bring a branch line down this way and service it that way. Well, we'll see. That'll be for another episode. But meanwhile, let's get all this connected up back here. Let's get the road back in and get it to some sort of normality. Right, road with street lights. Will that go across there? Of course it won't. What you need to do is delete a bit of that. Like that. Why is that not deleting? There you go. Go. Okay. Oh, another building fire. It's all action today, isn't it, folks? Let's check out and see what's happening down here. What's this? Let's have a look. Oh my God! Do you know what? We haven't even started. Oh, it's the wood factory. Oh God! Is it the wood factory? What? It's the. No, it's my mine, and it knows I haven't got a road here or any infrastructure. My God, who would ever thought? I've not even started this yet, and it's caught fire. There's no electricity to it. There's nothing. Right, let's get that connected there. Let's get a bit of road on there. I don't think that the fire brigade are going to respond to that, because it's sort of a bit out of area, isn't it? Which means I've got to try and get power up here, build a fire station. Is it going to be cheaper just to let it burn? Conundrums. Right, well, I've got road access up to there now. Hopefully my fire station down here will go okay. We ain't got that much on. We've just had a tea break. Let's respond, folks. Right, what I'm going to do, most importantly, is keep an eye up there at the progress of the fire, and let's see if our guys manage to come out from a tea break over this. Right, here's our fire station. Are they going to respond? Oh, here we go. We have response. We have a response going on. We might just get our bacon saved here. Okay. I mean, we don't want our mine destroyed just before we've started doing anything with it. And just think of them folks waiting in their homes at this very moment for jobs. It's not going to make for good reading in the local rag, isn't it? Right, here we go. So we've got 2 fire trucks responding at the moment to our fire at the mine that is not even open yet. Oh dear. This has been an all-action-packed episode so far. Not planned by any means, and stuff we could have done without. To try and get some progression on this. Man, that looks well underway, doesn't it? Svidava, that's called. Svidava Mine. Come on, guys, you can do it. I did select some of the fastest fire engines. He's well ahead up there, so hopefully he gets on the case pretty much instantly. Old Fireman Sam here, catching up at the back. He's probably got his flask of tea with him, or vodka in this case. Right, let's have a look at the progression of this fire, shall we? And see if it's going to be salvageable. Hopefully. Well, there you go. He's got his spray out. Hopefully he's dampening the flames. Oh, we might be lucky here, folks. God. Let's get some shots of our fire service in action here. They've done it. Fantastic. I was just going to get a screenshot. I think I managed to get one in there. Right, let's clear down some of these messages. Okay, well done, boys. Bottle of vodka on its way to you. That's one message there. That was about the fire. So we've had 2 fires in the space of like 45 minutes. don't think I've ever had that. I mean, I'm up to a few hours on this on, like I say, another game that I've got saved. Different progression, much further than this. I don't think I had so many fires in the space of that time in such a small area at this moment, and certainly on a building that I haven't got not put in use yet. Right, so where were we? We were going to look at the conveyor situation, wasn't we? So we've got to get a conveyor from here to our processing plant, from our processing plant into this goods storage area, and the goods storage area to this rail pickup area as well. Okay, let's get that done. Tend to try and do a top-down view in this. Span out a bit. Right, so for this we need to go to our, oops, not that menu, that's for sure, but that'll be interesting looking at in a few moments. Our connections, conveyor, we should be able to go from there to donk, we go to there. There you go, that's our first one in. Put a couple in here, one there, bonk. Oh, why is that one not happy? Yes, guess what? The old footpath's in the way, I suppose. Right, well, we can change that, can't we? Surely that's... Can we? Yeah, why not? Alright, let's donk that out of the way a minute. Huh? Oh, no, that's a road, isn't it? Ah. Do you know what? It's a good job I plonked that in, isn't it? When I was talking about, you know, fireman access and all that. Right, okay. So we're going to have to reroute that, but that's the least of our worries at the moment. We need to get this into action. We need to get some people at work and building our economy. You know what? That's still not. Okay, we'll take it to there for now. There you go. I wonder if we can get that road back in underneath there now. It's not going to be that easy, surely. No, it's not. Okay, right, okay. Let's have a look at an alternative route. Well, we need a road here for a start to the mine. So let's come out from there. Go round and round the back to there. And then connect up there. There you go. And we can get rid of that bit. And that. Get rid of that. And then just simply connect this to that. And we should be covered. Well, at least we know one thing. Our fire service covers us up to this area, which I was quite surprised. I thought it might be a bit too far. We've got to get another road out from here, because I bet you bottom dollar, if it catches us out with no road access, that will be our next fire. Guarantee it. Flatten that a bit. Right, see, just as I'm doing the roads again, it gets dark. But there you go. That's what happens. Right, so what I'm going to do is upgrade a bit of this road, because I need to get the bus around here. So there, and sort of pretty central to all these buildings here. So it's probably going to come out to this road here for our bus. Let's see how we do with that. Roads, depots, bus platform. Pretty hefty one, I think. Is that a big one? Yeah, that's the big one we got, isn't it? So if I get that sort of plumbed in there, a bit of road coming out there, joining to that. Footpaths now to all these buildings, so that can go there. Oh, here we go. We're working in the dark again. Tell you what, I'm going to do exactly the same. We'll pause it there. And we'll come back when it's daylight. Okay, now it's daylight. I'm hoping we can get a bit more done before we wrap this episode up. So we've got our paths in there. So we're going to need one from here, making its way over to the bus stop. We'll link these up like that. And there. Does that need a footpath? Has this got a footpath? I don't think these do. I think it's just the mine which has got road access. That's it. Does that look about it to you? Now I'm going to try and be brave here and put a terminus rail station in. But I think looking at that terrain, Let's see if we can do something quickly about that. Even if we can just sort of get it enough bank on there, a reasonable bank, and then flatten it totally up here. Yeah, that's a bit more terrainy than I thought it was. When I say terrainy, I mean lumpy. A bit of a test. Can we get a road up to it? Let's have a look. Even if it's a track. No, that is very steep. Can manipulate it there. Oh yeah, just about. That's it. We've got that there. If we look at, we don't want a bus platform now. We want railways, train platform. We don't need. I mean, how many workers here? I know this is the joke. Is if we look at this, the mine. There's 220 there. And then in the processing plant, there's only 15. And look at the size of that building. Mind you, having said that, most of the workers in the mine are probably like a mile underground, so you probably don't see most of them. Yeah, so we're going to need... Oh, God, yeah, that's quite a lot. Big platform. Ooh, yeah. Let's see if that flattens out, just using the footprint of the station. If it can, Oh, let's hope. Let's see what goes on here with the railway connection now. No, see, it just won't. Okay, right, right. Not a problem so far, not a problem. What we can do is come down here. No, we can't. Let's give that a bit of that. Oh, it's a bit better down here. Right, we can do that. So it's a bit of a zigzag in and out. What are you talking about? Building in the way. Bring that round here. Come on. Follow the curve. There you go. And we should be able to get that onto there. So this is work in progress at the moment for the railway line. As I say, we'll come back to that. I'm glad that we got a station up there, because that means now we won't be relying on the unreliable buses. When I say unreliable buses, I've not had much success. Is that going to work? Let's get that up there. Ooh. And then we can have path to there. Yep, that'll go there. That can join there. If they fancy a bit of exercise, they can go up that way. Right, okay, so we're going to have footpaths in. We've got a station in. We've got a bus station in here. Fairly reasonable one. Finish off this episode. Let's stoop down the hill and stick a bus station in. Let's think about this. Probably here. Because we want to service these flats, really, don't we? I'm wondering if we go for a bus platform to go down to behind these flats, we connect it up with footpaths as well. Bit lumpy down there by the looks of it. Needed a bit of correction on the terrain as well. Footpaths. No, not a conveyor. Footpath, you idiot. Right, let's have a look. Right, we'll get that. Oh, look, there's people queuing up at the bus already because they know there's jobs waiting to be done. Right, so if I run a footpath from here all the way down, or is it going to let me? Look, to there. Can I go from there to... Oh, that's perfect. Right, to that block there. Link that to there. Link that there. And then bring this footpath around to there. Look, folks, you can use that. There you go. That's a bit quicker for you. That bus is going to be packed. But first of all, what we need to do, because we've done half a job here, we need to get electricity from this switch. That's it. I thought where's my extra output gone from the switch? So we need to go from there. right up the hill here, really, isn't it? Yeah, it's there. So, right, okay. Well, we're not too far. Let's get some power up there as well. So when they're on the bus and they get to their place of work, it's all ready to go. They can just swoop straight into their job. So let's get an output out here. This is angle of the dangle stuff again. Take that through the trees, up to there, past the railway station, and I think we should be able to service all of this with, if I link that to the road, yeah, that's all covered, station's covered as well. So if I get some wires down there, I've gone a bit overshot there a little bit. Bring the power from there. No, it's a bit too much for it, so try that. Even that's too much. Oh, come on! Play the game. Let's get rid of you. Let's connect you. Angle and dangle again. And I think I've messed me dangling up. Let's try that. Is that? Get a bit of a zoom in. Yep, that'll do it. Right, and the magic trick is, have we got power? Yes, we have power. Everywhere has got power. Just check the mine. That's got power as well. Right, okay, folks. So this is the important thing now. I'm going to tell these blocks of flats here to go to said bus station for work. So we'll head that to there. I think most of them have gone there anyway, but just so that we know, when I increase, because I may have to increase the occupants of these. I think it's got 32 out of 75. We're going to need a lot of workers up there by the looks of it, so I may have to increase, but just to make sure that I know I'm sending the people the right way. Couple of buses to start with, I think. Let's have a look. What dollar buses? These ones, right? Okay. Do we get bendy buses? What have we got here? One from Hungary, one from Bulgaria. This one holds 128 passengers, 135. Couple of them, I think. They're our work buses. Let's get one open and assign its route. So to start with, you're going from there to there. Simple as that. What we can do is tell the bus station, load, we only want workers on there, so we can untick students, untick passengers, students, passengers, and let's see if that works. So we're only going to load workers on them buses, so we know that when them buses are full up, it's just workers. And we'll see what happens, shall we? Right, let's launch it. And oh no, I haven't launched it yet. Right, let's launch. Okay, I'm going to copy the schedule onto that bus, which I've done there. Open him up. Okay, oops, I think I have to come off following that one. There you go. Right, so I've opened him up. He's our second bus, and I'm going to launch him when this bus that we've just launched gets to the top, so that, you know, they're sort of halfway. We're not ganging up on each other at the bus stations. Okay, so let's see how many of these people we get on this bus here. We've said workers only. Let's see if that works. Oh, right, okay. Well, we're going to need a bit more than 23 workers. What are all they doing then? Well, they all out for a bus ride or somewhere. Tourists. We're not going to do much with 23 workers, are we? I thought these would be desperate for jobs. I think we're going to have to import some immigrants, but that costs us money, you see. So, but to get things off the go, I think that's what we're going to have to do. And import some experts.
Probably going to need them for the schools. That's one thing I didn't check, is that you need educated people to run the schools, or you end up with a vegetable nation if you don't. Here we go, up to Skivdava mine. It's always at night when we get to view this stuff, doesn't it? What's happening? I'm getting worried. We haven't had a fire in the last 5 minutes. It's them pesky kids, I'm sure it is, going out setting fire to stuff. Right, here we go. One thing I haven't heard, I did download last night, I think it was £2 off the Steam server, was the soundtrack, which is meant to give you more music. But I've only heard the original ones that come with the game so far. I've not heard any further tracks, and I loaded it all up last night, and it's the only way you can play them back, and it's just these same tracks playing. So I'm going to have to investigate that. I was hoping we'd have a few more tracks, so it wouldn't sound too repetitive. Right, so we're arriving at the mine now, folks, even though it's pitch black. Let's see where these favour, because I bet you most of these are going to end up in the processing part, not the coal mine. And I think what we're going to have to end up doing is building a small community up here by the mine. If my memory serves me correctly, it didn't work last time I tried this. It didn't work very well until I started building buildings around it. Okay, yep, that is the same soundtracks. It's not put the additional ones on I downloaded last night. Okay, so the workers are there. Let's I was going to launch the other bus. That's gone. He's off. We'll keep an eye on them for a moment, and we'll see what our work situation up here is like. Well, with 20 odd workers, I don't think we're going to be doing much. Right, 12 of them have gone to the mine, and 11 have gone to the processing plant. Oh, we've already got a little bit of coal coming through. Not much, because, as I say, the mine is probably struggling with its 11 workers or whatever it's got. Oh, there's stuff coming out. Okay. Oh, look, blimey, they've done a bit, haven't they? Wow. Okay, all right. That's one thing I've got to do, is the conveyor from here to the loading yard. So we'll do that just before we go, and I think that will be it for today, because we've got plenty to carry on with in our next episode. Now, my next episode I'm hoping to do live on what day is it today? Is it Wednesday or Thursday? Do you know what? I've honestly had a blank on the day, because I've had a few days off. And hold up, let me look over here. I think it is. It's Thursday, isn't it? Yeah, it is Thursday. So tomorrow, Friday, when am I back at work? Oh, Sunday. Oh, God. Right, yeah, so tomorrow, around about 1 p.m. UK time, I'll be streaming live on YouTube and Twitch. And we'll be going for one big session tomorrow, hopefully expanding this a hell of a lot more to give us a bit of progress. But before we do, let's get the conveyors set up here, so that we're ready to start making some money. Getting a train, that'll be the priority tomorrow, to start sending coal over the border. Right, there you go, there's two there set up. Yeah, well, we don't need that, because that's coming from here, isn't it? Okay, that's good. Marvellous. Right, here comes our next bus. Let's see how we do here in terms of workers. Oh, we're at 9 in there. Yeah, the mine, you never get 8 in there. Well, we've got some escapees. Did they get on the last bus back home? Have they had enough? Too much graft? Right, what have we got on this bus then? 25 workers. Let's see where they favour. Yeah. Oh, we got a few going into the mine. There you go. Oh, blimey. I'd say about 70% of them went into the mine. Oh, the coal processing plant there's got 12 in now. Coal mine has gone up to 20. Okay, so we're making slight progress. We've got our second bus just heading up the hill, and that's got all of 3 workers on it. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to increase. Yeah, there's only 26 in there. So what we've got choices here of 10 immigrants from the third world, and some from the Soviet bloc. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm toggling between the 2 here just to equal it up. Right, that one's full up, and I'm hoping after doing this we'll see a bus load going up to the mine. That one's done. Now this one, this will cost us a bit, just importing immigrants, but there you go. They're going to be the backbone of this society here in the Republic of Bolokov. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Right, so them premise. Now this one, this will cost us a bit, just importing immigrants, but there you go. They're going to be the backbone of this society here in the Republic of Bolokov. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Right, so them premise. Now this one, this will cost us a bit. Just the rest can't all be students, surely. But I think I'm gonna have to drop a bus stop down this end for students. We'll get them a nice yellow bus, shall we? Like the American school buses. Just so that students have their own service as well. With workers are only allowed their own service up to the mine from here. So this is going to be quite a hub. Hopefully we can, in our next episode, expand that, get this railway going, include a railway station for Bolokov, a rail terminus, and get them a bit of a better transport system. Just curious to see how many get on this one here. Okay, we've got another 40 odd workers. That's good. Okay, we're probably going to have to double our residential area down here as well, so that we make up all. I think there's, like I say, 2 or 3 shifts a day that you have to cater for each workplace. I think we're pretty sewn up down here in the wood factory. Yeah, we've got about half there, which is about right. 10 to 20 in there, 4 or 30 there. They're slowly plodding along, making their planks. Wow, what a build-up. We can start shifting some of that when we get our railway connected. We've got a whole lot of work to do here to get this railway out onto this line. I'm going to make this a double line, and up and down as it were, so that we don't get too much congestion. It's going to be busy because we're going to have freight and passenger services sharing the same line. So we'll see how we get around that. That is for the next episode, and that's going to be an episode, a big bonanza, on a live stream tomorrow, UK time at 1 p.m. So that's 1300 hours tomorrow, Friday, here on channel Bolokov. And thanks for joining us once again. Please subscribe, and please like if you do like these, and share where you can. And I'll return the favour if you subscribe. I'll come and find you, and I'll throw a subscription back as well. Take care. Thanks for joining us, and any comments that you think how we can improve things here as well, let us know. Don't be shy. I don't take offence, and constructive criticism is all good in this world that we live in, isn't it? Right, so that's another look from Bolokov, and the Bolokov mining community here as well. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for joining us.